Hey there, it's Amy here. This is just a quick video just to answer any questions that you might have about the process before we get started with your program with me. Now, you might want to know a little bit about what hypnosis is going to be like when we get together for your first session. Well, hypnosis can be defined as being the bypassing of that critical element of the mind, that part of the mind that we use every day. It's the automatic reaction in spite of those things that you might already be saying to yourself, like, I don't want to feel like this anymore. I don't want this behaviour in my life anymore, and yet there you've been doing that thing or feeling that way. So this is something practically that we do every day of our lives, and hypnosis is a completely natural state of mind that occurs many times throughout the day, whether you're aware of it or not. In the process of hypnosis, your mind is going to be alert and active the entire time. So inside of the experience, you're going to hear everything that I say and remember just as much as you would from a normal conversation. So it's really from movies and television that we get this idea that it's maybe some sort of loss of control or loss of awareness, when really instead this is a process where you're going to learn to take back control over those parts of your life that seemed beyond your control before, specifically behaviours, emotions, beliefs and feelings around this. So the question that some people get hung up on is, well, what does it feel like to be hypnotised? How do I know when I'm there? And that's the beauty of this, and why I love it so much, is that it's always subjective to you. However you experience what we're about to do is exactly how it ought to be for you. Now, there are some moments where you might notice that you're so focused and honed in on every single word that I say. Other times you might realise that your attention is kind of coming and going or wandering off to who knows what, and take that as a positive. You're doing great. Sometimes there's this like deep relaxation that you're just sinking into whatever you're resting on. Other times it might be this kind of lightness, this floating relaxation. And other times you might discover this miraculous feeling that you're sitting in a chair and I'm talking to you. There's simply not one specific hypnotic feeling, which is why I'm going to layer into the experience moments of what we call hypnotic phenomena. Moments which are kind of magical for you, but they're also there for me, because when I see you responding to a specific set of instructions, that means I can use a certain set of techniques. So when I see you going deeper and responding, going deeper into hypnosis, I can move on to a different set of techniques to help you get the results that you want. So it's really more of a calibrated process than what some people might think. Oh, and I have to tell you a story about a client of mine. Her name is Liz. Liz had an amazing session. Everything went great. All was well. And afterwards, she said to me, I had an itchy head all the way through that. If I'd have scratched my head, would that have brought me out of hypnosis? So because of Liz, I have to tell you now that you can move, you can itch, you can scratch, you can adjust. I don't judge anything. It will just help you to relax and go even deeper into the process. So your full program will be delivered to you via Zoom, and you'll now have access to my calendar so that you can book the most convenient time for you. So I look forward to getting started, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.